You ain't gotta belong to no man, but what you in St. Louis, you gonna get all love from me regardless. You don't get them approach, you hear me? For real. I don't care about you because you got me on camera. You have a right to make it. Oh,
What do they do? Like they call, you call in and give them your name. They like you to know. They like to know your birthday. But you know.
So you see Basserman's over there, straight man. He's talking to Chad. I have a small group of people here standing on the corner of Shaw and Clem right outside of the Shaw Market. I don't really know what the plan is. I just know that people have joined at the memorial. You see the masks, Mother Against Senseless Killings, is still out in effect. I love the sign, but I just feel like it's to say those killer cops to jail instead of like singular. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, there we go. We covered all bases. Courtney, it's like you have ESP or something. Yeah, so Courtney, did you see that I was talking about the fact that the police had been riding behind my car and taking pictures of the license plate in the car that I was in tonight? When we got here, everybody at the protest came up and was like, Bella, they're taking pictures of your car right now, this undercover police. See that more teddy bears have been added, more stuffed animals, their candles. Hey, Fuzzits, thank you. Did you get my tweet? Hey. So we're outside the Shaw Market. This was the market that the surveillance footage had come from, where he was buying a sandwich right before he died.
Yeah, I don't know if this about whatever. It's not what I'm about.
I know, but they didn't know
that means that they're gonna try and censor me somehow. I don't even work for no mainstream media, none of that shit. They've came at me with whatever, jobs, all that shit. I denied them all, so they can censor me. No.
But all of us does. Even Don Lemon did that. Hey, Cedric the Entertainer's coming to town tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
He's gonna, and he ain't been here once to support. He's going to be at the Opera House. Should go down there.
I thought he had made a statement about Ferguson or something. I can't state factually. I heard it. That Cedric the Entertainer had made a statement about Ferguson, but I can't state that as fact. I just heard it in conversation. Be nice to know. I said it would be nice to know. Hey, has been bad. Yes, I was talking to you, Courtney. So we're all just kind of hanging, chilling out on a public sidewalk, waiting on everybody else to get down here, whoever everyone else is.
I know low key in them all coming.
Are more people supposed to be coming?
Yeah. So we're just waiting.
I've been here since 8.
We've been here and then drove away and then came back and drove away.
Did you see that unmarked car that took a picture of your car?
Yeah. I saw it. He came back.
Oh yeah,
They just came back. They rolled
Yeah.
past 4 times since they took a picture.
Yeah. So they've been, I was like, I don't know what, I'm a law-abiding citizen. I've not done anything illegal. I have the right to travel freely in the United States of America, and I have an absolute right and duty to film the police and their activities. So what am I doing that warrants surveillance? Why are you taking pictures of my fucking car? I think that's intimidation.
Well, they've been talking. Have you seen the talk on the cop
Yes,
blog?
I have. I have not been following it. All I needed was the one.
They think you're a protest leader.
No. I'm not on the protest leader list.
Yeah, you are.
Now I am, I guess.
You are on the STL Cop Talk.
Oh, well, shit. I just fucking got here.
So are you? Yeah, they got all the They got a bunch of streamers listed as protest leaders.
How am I a leader and the movement was going way before I got here? I only been here for like a couple weeks. This shit has been going strong before I ever even arrived. Like, what? I'm a supporter. This is advocacy journalism. No, for real. Oh yeah, Courtney, Basson made you a mod, so could y'all help him out? It's in his social stream, I believe. So he has the ability to chat, but can we try to help minimize the trollage going on in there?
I got somebody in there right now. She seems like she cleaned it up.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's crazy. They're talking about how they tried. Tell them how they told you you have to leave the city and shit.
Oh yeah, so the night that when Howard and them got arrested and we got detained, they came. First of all, the first thing he did was walk up and try to snatch my camera out of my hand. I didn't have any badges or anything visible, so I couldn't identify the officers. I didn't even know what municipality I was dealing with. And so they took everybody else's license. They put Howard and Dice in the back of the van, and then they came and took my license. But when he came to take my license, he said, "You're very entertaining." Had not looked at my name or anything yet, so very well aware of the fact that you are already monitoring me. So I just sat there and waited for somebody to show up, and STL Dagger showed up across the street and started filming me, which was awesome. But I was like, okay, I'm not alone. And I was able to shut down my stream. Like, I took it from him. I was like, no, I wouldn't let it go. And I shut down my stream. And then he was like, after he let everybody go, the black officer came to tell me that if I did not leave the city of St. Louis, that, like, I had to get the van out of here immediately. And if I did not leave the city of St. Louis, that I would face arrest and that the van would immediately be towed, and that everybody, this them right here, they're the ones taking pictures. That's the police that was taking pictures of me. But yeah, so anyway, so he told me that if I didn't leave the city, that I would be arrested.
You know they ain't got phony license plates.
And that everybody in the van would be arrested and that the van would be towed. But mind you, the van was a rental and I was not a licensed driver. I was not on the contract with the rental company. And the police told me that they would give me paperwork to sign so that I could drive the van away. They never gave me the paperwork, and they handed me the keys and instructed me to get the van out of the city. And these were the instructions. So when I informed the officer that I said, you know, you haven't even told me what law I've broken. You know what I mean? For me to have to leave the city, that's ridiculous. And so instead of giving me any response of substance, he, you know, did the asshole shrug where you kind of grab the armpit part of your vest, you know what I mean? It was like, okay, and walked away, and that was all I got. So because they had not given me any paperwork to legitimately drive the van, I pulled it right here in front of the memorial, contacted the person who was, you know, the other person who was a driver on the van, and I got out and found my way home. Like, I didn't know what else to do.
I guess they were like, girly.
But also I got, right. But I'm like, you know what, I got family here.
You mean the night we occupied the QT?
No, I mean, yeah. No, it was when I was being arrested, like when I was being detained right then. You gave me a ride after that.
Yeah.
Come on our face, bro. Come on, break your camera, bro.
You know what? I haven't even been monitoring how much data I'm using on a typical night of streaming. I need to see how much data I've been using, but I did up my plan to like 10 gigs of data, and
Might not be enough.
no, that might not be enough. Like for Ferguson October weekend, that wasn't enough. My phone bill, I'm telling you, I posted a picture of it. My phone bill was $363 because they kept going, ding, we've added another gig for $15, ding. And it's like, fuck, they're riot police. I'm not shutting down the stream to edit my mobile contract right now. Like, you know what I mean? So
I like my unlimited data.
Josh and them.
Okay.
Really unlimited?
Yeah, that ain't funny.
Do they drop to
Mine
4G?
is. No, mine is. My phone
Yeah.
is.
Like I had
They got
AT&T
high
unlimited, and they
power
slowed it down after you reach
Yeah,
5
Sprint-
gigs, and they
Sprint
do it forever.
is.
The minute
You
you
have
hit 5
unlimited
gigs in a
data.
They don't
month,
slow it down
they
at
throttle
all?
your speed forever.
But not if you purchase more. You have to purchase more.
But I had the old unlimited plan, so
Oh,
I was trying to kick it
yeah,
pretty
yeah,
off the
yeah,
original
yeah, yeah,
unlimited
yeah.
plan, so they finally did because I left them. I said, fuck you guys.
Yeah, that was the same thing with T-Mobile. That's why I was having so many like
So I
connection
switched to
issues.
T-Mobile.
But I was having hella connection issues during Occupy Oakland with T-Mobile, which is another reason why I didn't go back to them. So I was just like, fuck it. You know, I couldn't connect to Wi-Fi. My stream was dropping, or my shot would just be really pixelated. That's why I was thinking like Verizon would be what's up.
No one can afford
But it
it.
ain't
Right.
for everybody
It's by
else.
far the superior.
Well, no, what I was thinking is I could probably get a Verizon prepaid hotspot and connect to that.
What's that?
So that would be cool.
That's not working. A hotspot.
Yeah.
If you want one, let me know.
Oh, to see if I could turn it on or whatever? Okay, I'll talk to some of like my supporters and see if they can help me like pay for that, because
Are you sure
like you said,
Sprint now and it's horrible.
no, I know.
No, it was on my phone.
Yeah, I got AT&T, so I fucking have to like pay hella money out the ass. But like my thing is just like, I know that this is a decent mobile camera, the S5 or whatever, but like a better camera, you know what I mean? My data connection at this point is not so much the issue. The only time that it was a problem was like when we went to the Cardinals game and during that big march downtown, because so many people were connected to the AT&T towers. Like I could not get my stream to work.
When I stayed on Southside, but I stayed way down on Eiko.
So the lights are down.
Yeah, all the lights are down.
But it's
Can you open
a
this one?
Cameron problem, and city traffic's up there right now.
Thank you.
That's our
I'm like, I only